A massive Brawl Stars update is here called Robot Factory, and it has 2 new brawlers and a whole lot more. Sam is a thick boy tank. He has 7,800 HP, and he automatically starts with a super called Knuckle Busters. His main attack changes if he has a super active or not though. If his super is active, his hit range is wider. He does 2 punches that deal 1,200 damage, and it's like a splash damage punch that can hit multiple enemies. When he doesn't have his super, his attack radius is very narrow, and his attacks only deal 600 damage per punch. His super is pretty cool. Again, he starts whenever he dies or respawns with his super, and he throws his Knuckle Busters across the map, and they deal 2,100 damage hitting anything in its path. And you notice his Knuckle Buster stays on the map there. If he gets the super again by regular punches, he can recall his Knuckle Busters with his super again like a boomerang, and it'll deal 1,050 damage on the way back to any enemies that hit him, but he can immediately throw it again as well. So think of it like a boomerang going back and forth. Pretty crazy. And another cool thing about his super, he can pick up his Knuckle Busters on the map and immediately get his super again. He also gets a speed boost when he uses it. But that's Sam. Let me know your thoughts on him. Before we talk about the second brawler, GUS, we have a lot of skins to go over. Caesar Sam is tier 70 on the Brawl Pass. Desperado Poco on tier 1 on the Brawl Pass. Lawless Lola is the Power League skin. Crowbo in here, which looks sick for gems. And then we have Moon Bunny Squeak as well. And Brawl Stars is allowing us to give away Moon Bunny Squeak to you guys for free. So go follow my Twitter to try and win them. There's also Stonks Pam. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. But the coolest skin of the update is Mecha Mortis. If you buy this, you get pins and a spray and all that. Profile picture, but then there also will be 2 color variations of it for 49 gems in the shop too. And then for Halloween, there's Trick or Treat Leon, and they said there might be more skins coming in Halloween too. Then the robots got reworked. Then we have True Gold Edgar, Byron, Otis, Griffin, Squeak. That's a lot of gold. Now let's talk about the new brawler GUS. He's a super rare support brawler, so he's gonna be easy to get, but he's unique. He's got 4,800 HP, a very long range attack, but however, every time he hits an attack is the yellow charge bar that starts charging, and when that's fully charged, the next time he lands a main attack, a ghost will spawn right where it hits, and that ghost can be picked up by your teammates or yourself, and it will heal them. So you can have multiple ghosts on the map, and it looks like it takes 3 hits to charge that bar, so on the 4th hit you'll drop another ghost. Now a super gives a 3,600 shield to your opponent or yourself, which is really cool. So throw it on a tanky brawler, they go run in, or you just auto aim it on yourself to protect yourself. If you miss your super and it doesn't hit your teammate, you lose that, so they don't get a shield then. Let's GUS, pretty self-explanatory. Are you excited for him? Then we have a new mode where it's like protect 8-bit. It seems like it's a bot 8-bit going around, and you just protect him, keep him alive through the waves, and you win. Partly you can swap brawlers pick with your teammates, which is cool. Trophy reset is now 8 weeks instead of 4, so you can push a lot higher now. But then the most important part, I think, is at the end of Brawl Talk, Frank gave us a outline of what's going to happen in Brawl Stars. Basically, they're reworking the gear system very soon here. They're reducing the cost of gears right now, so I recommend getting as many as you can, because when they do the reset, you're going to get a ton of coins to help you with the new gears, which are going to be more specific for individual brawlers. They want to totally revamp the PvE modes, make them more interesting and fun, which I'm all for because they're not really fun right now. Next big thing is they're working on the progression system. So it seems as though they're going to allow you to pick which brawlers you want to work towards to unlock, so it does not always down to luck. So let's say you want to unlock Spike, you can just by playing the game progress and work towards unlocking Spike, so it doesn't just come down to boxes. We don't know how it's going to work just yet, but that's pretty cool if you can play to get the brawlers you want to get. The main idea for that is to give a player a clear idea of why they're playing and to keep them playing to get those brawlers. And along with that, if you remember masteries from Clash Royale, that seems like it'll make its way into Brawl Stars. If you play specific brawlers a lot, you get a lot of rewards. And then there's going to be a way to report other players like in Power League or whatever that are just trolling. So those are the main things that'll be taking the majority of focus, which I'm happy for. It's going to be good for the long term of Brawl Stars. Let me know your thoughts. Love you guys. Goodbye. Subscribe.